Yabemo obi bi akwa abade aba smart Ghana update so we a news update fufuro kra na de ba besom abusua Koku Anyidohu achiremu a se de ne life edda danger mpa esan se legally spiritually physically ade se Samuel Atta Mills yi atretin no e wo live interview mu se obe make sure se legally spiritually physically obe deal with Koku Anyidohu no one eliminate no so eno ena Koku Anyidohu se wotena ho a enye and this time around the SS what day information bia uninse kan bia ekoma IGP any police for say wo tiremu a Samuel Atta Mills Atta Mills nua bema no wa report no e de na police for saa nso no tiremu a owi a o ma ne nso ho a since Atta Mills nua bema Samuel Atta Mills yi oye former MP no wasa so e de na kwa kopiem e wo parliament a e ho nso so wakoye complaints e de nema parliament say e na say nipa yi e ka e de fa ne ho na no e na also wo busa say nipa yi etimi threaten no e wo interview mu no ka say obekum ono Koku Anyidohu a ene na Atta Mills ni nua bema no enye nwanwa say ono a e na sabio wokum no legally spiritually and physically ya o dey threaten ni ya bia wase autopsy sem na ni nua ne sori a no wo ka ne de omfa nto nchen ba bi kra na se omobeye inquest a omonye esan se ni nua bema we no ensem na wo ka no it can never be trusted na se adwuma we no oye edema John Dramani Mahama abusua yentie nimra
this morning I listened to a voice clip on Joy News, Joy 6 a.m. news. Samuel Atta Mills, and I think I've sent it to your producer, so you can put the Jamun Bo voice, okay? But you can listen.
Yeah, bet me abo.
Okay, good. Thank you. Oh, me good point, Ramo. In Samuel Atta Mills, or say Samuel Koku Anyidohu. We are all Samuel anyway. Or say Koku Anyidohu. As idea, legally, spiritually, and physically, they will deal with me and eliminate me. Legally. Oh yeah, legally, physically. Oh, master, this is the MP for KEEA. No did John Mahama and Omukwa some great Kenora. The oil or Yenu John Mahama. Already, my 8-year-old daughter died. Jifa Gunu has accused me of wanting to murder John
and yes, I'm sorry, Koku.
Good, but I'm saying that the same John Dramani Mahama, he didn't born, born. So I'm going to make a formal complaint to the Ghana police.
Oh, me no, Atta Mills, Sam Atta Mills, honorable. Well, make it Bibisa. What do you call John Dramani Mahama?
And the funny thing is that the premise on which he is landing these threats to my life, and not only to my life, but my family, or see me koye events. And I say, see me koye events. Event be some back. So the reason for which you are so angry and now issuing these vile threats do not exist. Inti wakumemu, you've hated me, you've been envious, you've been jealous for years. Inti enedie, could the way beye event is saying excuse, but you see, and I'm a kind. Samuel Mills, you have exposed yourself. The people of KEA today, this morning, are not going to be proud of you. If you go and lose that seat, one person will lose KEA seat. Of course, as a member of parliament, we shall also make a formal complaint to the Privileges Committee of Parliament, the Speaker Albert Badmin, to the Minority Caucus leader, and to my own Volta Region Caucus. This matter, Samuel Atta Mills, you've asked for it. And as we go forward, if you have the capacity to use spiritual and physical means to eliminate me, you say your brother died in your hands. And Yebia, did you use spiritual and physical means for your brother to die in your hands? So we now go for an inquest. Samuel Atta Mills, thank you for bringing this matter up, and we will now enter into it, and Ghanaians will know.
But more autopsy report.
Forget about it. That's, at this point, we don't need the autopsy report. We want an inquest. How did the president die in your hands? That's all. Forget about autopsy report, 12 years. We don't need that one again. We now go for an inquest. Your brother died in your hands. Because Koku,
but could be okay, said Nancy, family be called president who say one person.
It is the same family that gathered yesterday. The same family that gathered yesterday. It's the time I know call president Hono. I then one bar of Bonjamaka said they're imposters.
I'm a kind of almost a minimum.
So they don't exist.
Musa. Papa now Ben pa. Now Obi Bissau say, you want an inquest into it. Beba, I mean, say, Ankasa, you hear say, you heard ye, you come Papa Evans, Kofi Anyidohu Mills.
Samuel Atta Mills. I was saying, who on himself, he died in my hands, and the public records are there. He's threatening me with death, that he can use spiritual and physical means to eliminate me. We still don't know the cause of death of his brother who died in his hands. But if now he's telling us that he has the
Papa.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. So if the person in whose hands the president died says he has the capacity to use spiritual and physical means to eliminate Koku Anyidohu, I am saying that you say the president died in your hands. For 12 years, you have been hiding the autopsy report. So when the president died in your hands, did you use physical and spiritual means to eliminate him? Because you are now telling us that you have the capacity to do it. Master, and Abuano on Kawa on finishing.
But me,
not in 12 years ago, now 19 about this one, and half in a wooden lady.
Where be a woman must be a farm, a beer, no
problem, but the fact still remains is that the fact is that he has issued an open threat. In fact, advancements are now interview. No, SLB is an Asema walking. Do you know what you are talking about? I'll say yes. He's very much aware that he knows what he's talking about. They are going to use spiritual, physical, and legal means to eliminate me and deal with me. I've given you the voice. Play it for your listeners to hear this. Listen this one.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Mama now was a pa na min sling and pass of na mediana the bia me dream who say 12 years on the bia
but 12 years on good. Now Enora BBC and one NBC since President Mills car baby every 24th July in Sobeto whether nobody kusum be and Nora for the first time and then Mammy Busia a sorry a bar some pack a becaino a share no and you yesterday the sun was up throughout the day.
Na adena ensuanto
good wejai soon he is now shining and resting in peace because his maternal bloodline has finally stood up to the plate and made it obvious to the whole world that this man is our son, and they have now woken up to properly honor him. For 11 years, now enia benumbi amuye jaba akatasa ebusuanyiso mukasa ebe chimwabi mukasa ebe ma police achimo na omanya sebe me nkasa me ajinkwa ba omanya bofra kitu ebi wa kire omo kwan bi omo nanti so ene omo agi omo fa wudi
yewa
yeah, me Koku Anyidohu, yes. But anyuma meto I mean the obraye ye say den ye mawa hweye na wan fa hwa ho e say you nyame yen to sa no to no mami
okay e sha say
be ma wure mfi ma wure mfi onyame
firi mama ni nyine mo mo wirefi I salu
no brothers ye mama ye na wa
no uto mama
I'm telling you me to mama hu e wa me feye say na ya mama say fa hudie ni oje aba and Ghana for hu ebusu dom na busu hu say Koku Anyidohu one man can behind you Ghana for who say na mini asumdwe park and then Samuel Atta Mills onyame obekumi aden na me de be hwa me hu e oje na aba asida emudu and mama trade apple. Salvation has come. Salvation has come.
Okay.
Salvation has come. Redemption has come. Redemption has come. I am redeemed I am redeemed and I am redeemed. Let the redeemed of the Lord say so. I am redeemed, Kwame. Thank you.
Yeah. Now, answer now, but when me ma be na ka what book the Tears of Atta Mills.
Well, I can do something. The Tears of Atta Mills to be the tears of the Lord.
Because one of the set books I think sixth form was Othello by William Shakespeare.
Yeah.
And I admire the book by how jealousy.
Yes.
Yeah. The theme of that book is
in fact, a
jealousy.
Lot of Shakespeare's literature had what do you call it? Overriding and overarching themes of jealousy, envy, and hatred. That was it. I mean, that was Shakespeare's main theme. If it's Macbeth,
yeah,
if it's Julius Caesar,
Macbeth,
I mean, Julius Caesar.
Much ado about nothing.
Look at, for example, Julius Caesar. Look at the way Brutus, Cassius, and Co just stabbed Caesar in the back. Say, you two Brutus. Cassius,
because baby all describing Cassius, and Cassius is a mean man. Yeah. Suddenly he listened to music.
He will liberate his wickedness and his soul. But you two Brutus.
Now, baby, I am one say, Ebrana, Bakuya Brutus, Egnan the Porchma, who's a conspirators in Ebano. Who's a Shakespeare a personify a conspiracy? Say, oh, that conspiracy, that even ashamed to open thy monstrous face even at night.
True. That's the personification of conspiracy. And
yeah, personification of conspiracy.
The personification of loyalty.
Loyalty. That we are was see. We admire a foul loyalty to Professor John Van Shatta Mills.
Loyalty now makes us a personification of loyalty. I admire him his great sense of humor. I mean, he has a very great sense of humor.
Hey, what the concert in professional. What the concert and what they call professional?
Concert, master, it's a gift, master.
Yeah, to 20 kind concert.
It's good to listen to him in the morning.
Yeah.
Effort, but he likes it up the day. Which I over that.
Yes, that's bye bye.
Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, bye bye. Okay, 101.7.